Yeah, it's exciting to be here. This is totally different from what I'm used to. There's usually two of you. So this is exciting and happy to be a part of this club.
Seems it's been on the front burner for a little bit. Were you at all surprised when you finally got the nod from Jim?
Yeah, there's been some talk throughout the year and just leading up to it. Ultimately, it was our decision as a family and things like that. So, we knew about it about a week ago and kind of, see how things worked out, and it did, and moved on, and excited to start here and get it going.
The way Randy wants to play here, the physical style that he wants, why do you think it could be a good fit for you?
Just because I think I'm a physical player. That's kind of how, I've earned my spot throughout, my career so far, just being physical and being hard to play against and kind of bringing that gritty type of style of play. So, like I said, excited to be here, excited to get going, and there's a lot of information, a lot of system things, and it's kind of like going back to school, so it's good.
How was the trip up? Any issues, any problems with the weather or anything?
No, it was clear flight, and just excited to be here. Like I said, I probably said that 5 times already, so just ready to go, man.
And what about the conversation with your family? Because you signed in Carolina because you obviously liked it there. How difficult, how in-depth was that?
It's more of an adjustment, just a transition. You've been to a place for 8 years, and you kind of have friendships outside of hockey, things like that, and it plays a big part in life itself. So, but I knew as a hockey decision, I had to move on, and what a better place to be than Toronto. So.
What did Randy say to you this morning, and do you expect to play tomorrow?
He just introduced himself, and we said hello. At the time, I was doing some systems with the coaches, so it was just a handshake, say hello, and we haven't really got into tomorrow. Just kind of taking a day at a time. So.
Jim, physically, are you feeling good?
Yes, sir, 100%. Obviously, I had some issues prior at the beginning of the year, kind of a setback, but all good and ready to go and ready to get my game back here.
Did the culture shock include the weather and seeing all these people here
Well,
today?
I'm a Michigander, so it's not that far off. It's in my blood. I tried to shake it for 8 years, but I came back and I was used to it. So.
When you knew about the possibility a week ago, were you kind of hoping, being a Michigander, that maybe you might be able to be around for that Winter Classic? And
sure. At that point, it was just more of a timing thing. We were playing in Carolina, and then it's kind of a schedule thing and a timing and decision making, really, and phone calls and things like that. So it takes a few days, a week or two, and now it's all settled in and new start.
Any Leafs that you know from past hockey experiences at all, or?
Well, I knew Coolman for a couple of years ago. I said no hard feelings out there, and he just, I don't know if he understood, but I think he did. And other than that, you have some, fisticuffs with a couple of guys, and played with a few guys, played against them, obviously, and it's just a transition phase. It's, it's a very welcoming group here, young group, and, they're all excited to, get going, and kind of a new start. It's the second half of the season. And I knew it was pretty stressful for them for that Winter Classic. So, but they had a great time with what I've asked and what they've said. So, it's just a new start for me, and excited to get going.
Does the system stuff feel like something that you can fit into? Going through I know it's the first day, but looking at the system stuff that they play here, does it feel like a fit?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of timing and getting some practice time. Getting what kind of partner you're with or who you're pairing with. So. Today's a good start, but at the same time, it's good to watch some video, getting things like that, and realize what's going on. And it's interesting. It's like go back to school, so you really got to pay attention. But it's something obviously I feel good. I feel good about.